Bolivia is located in the heart of South America, southwest of Brazil, and is one of South America's poorest countries. Bolivia is the highest and most isolated country in South America. In comparison to America, Bolivia is the size of California and Texas combined. There are about 10 million people that live in Bolivia. The climate in Bolivia varies with the altitude, humid and tropical to cold and very dry depending on your height above sea level. Some natural resources that Bolivia is known for are tin, natural gas, petroleum, hydropower, and many more. Education and educational opportunities are not common in Bolivia because there are way too many kids to stay in a school or provide teachers for that many children. Bolivia has over 30 official languages and 36 native cultures. The main language spoken is Spanish. Bolivia is home to the two highest cities in the world. Potosi is the highest and La Paz is the second highest. There are almost 1 million people that travel to Bolivia every year. One of the largest attractions is the salt desert, the Salar de Uyuni, the largest salt deposit concentration worldwide. Bolivia also has the world's largest butterfly sanctuary. Bolivia is a democratic republic that is divided into 9 different divisions. It is a developing country with a medium ranking in the Human Development Index and a poverty level of 53%. Bolivia is one of the most impoverished and politically unstable nations in Latin America and has a legacy that has negatively impacted the development of the media system. Newspapers and broadcasters dominate Bolivia's media landscape. Their ownership is highly concentrated. In Bolivia, there are around 200 privately owned TV stations, but with the poor reception in many areas of the country, restricts many residents from being able to watch, hence why radio still remains an important news provider. Bolivia also has 8 national newspapers. Most Bolivians continue to get their news from both newspapers and radio broadcasts. Newspaper readership is limited by low literacy. With hundreds of stations, radio is important, especially in rural areas. Both the state-owned and privately owned radio stations operate without government censorship. If anyone on any of these broadcasts were found to be defaming public officials, they would definitely be serving some jail time. Bolivia's president and vice president are huge contenders when it comes to controlling the media. Alvaro Garcia Linera, vice president of Bolivia, used his power to manipulate and control the media to help Evo Morales become president. Bolivia was not a country on the Cultural Dimensions website, so I chose Peru as a similar country. With a score of 64 for power distance, Peru's citizens face numerous inequalities and disadvantages as some higher citizens in the country. Peru's individualism score was 16, indicating that the citizens of Peru aspire for stable and security jobs. Peru's score of 16 is a very collective score and is very similar to other Latin American countries. Having a score of 42 on the masculinity scale makes Peru a very feminine country. Essentially, Peru would rather enjoy what they do instead of doing their best or making more money. Majority of the Latin American countries, along with Peru, show very high uncertainty avoidance scores. Peru has a score of 82, making their country very strict with a strong legal system.